With nothing left holding me back, I went to the airport and sat there all night. By 7 a.m., I had checked in. Jeff messaged me asking when we'd remarry. I didn't reply and deleted him from my contacts. By 8 a.m., I was in line for boarding. He called, but I didn't answer. I blocked his number. By 9 a.m., I was on the plane. The flight attendant instructed everyone to switch to airplane mode. Right then, Scarlett called. Jeff's anxious voice came through the phone. "Helen, where are you?" The line went dead the second I hit airplane mode. I stared at my phone screen where Scarlett's name still glowed. She must have let Jeff grab her device when I didn't answer his calls. For a split second, I felt a twinge of guilt for putting her in that spot, but it faded as quickly as it came. Scarlett knew what this departure meant to me. She'd helped me book the flight, pack my bags, even practice my goodbye speech when I'd chickened out the night before. The plane taxied down the runway, and I pressed my forehead to the cool window. Below, the city shrank, skyscrapers becoming toy blocks, roads turning into thin ribbons. I'd lived here my whole life, tied to Jeff like a kite on a freight string. Now, for the first time, I felt the string snap. I'd spent 7 marriages memorizing his coffee order, caramel latte no foam, his favorite suit color, navy blue, the way he hummed off key when he was stressed. I'd learned to ignore the way he'd freeze when I touched his hand in public, the way he'd always forget to introduce me to his business partners, the way Larissa's name slipped out of his mouth when he was half asleep. Once, I'd thought that if I loved him enough, he'd finally choose me. Stupid. The flight attendant handed me a blanket, and I curled up in my seat. I didn't sleep. Not really. Instead, I thought about the future. Scarlett had a cousin in Paris who'd offered to help me find an apartment. I'd always loved painting. Maybe I'd take classes at that little studio near the Seine she'd told me about. No more assistant jobs, no more divorce papers, no more Jeff. When the plane landed, the air smelled like croissants and rain. I grabbed my suitcase and walked through customs, my hands trembling with excitement. Outside the airport, a taxi waited. Scarlett had arranged it. The driver greeted me in broken English, and I smiled, fumbling with my phone to show him the address. The ride to the apartment was quiet. Paris looked just like the postcards, old stone buildings, street vendors selling fresh flowers, couples walking hand in hand along the river. I pressed my face to the window, tears stinging my eyes. Not sad tears, happy ones. The apartment was small but bright, with a balcony that overlooked a courtyard. Scarlett's cousin Marie was waiting for me with a plate of macarons and a cup of tea. "Welcome home," she said, hugging me. "Home."
Click the link in my bio to get the full story for free.